Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Deborah, and as you can see I have been busy. Look at all these things I've made. So this is just the first pass with the paper, and some of them I haven't even cut down yet, like this one for example. I've also cut out and mounted a whole lot of photos. I'm not sure if I've got enough photos, but I think it'll be a pretty good starting point for what I want to do. And the thing I noticed when I was cutting the photos is that most of them are going to be square or have the double one on them. I do have a few that are just the single ones, but it was quite hard to find some of those photos that would fit on a 1.5 by 1.5 inch square. And yes, my hands are very dirty because I've been playing with the glue while I stuck things on. I have also gone through and I have inked all of the edges of these because it just looked better once I'd inked a couple of them that I went through. That's an older one from yesterday that I haven't inked, but you can see that I've gone through and I've inked all of these little ones up so that I could make them look a bit nicer than what they were. So that's what I've done, and if I find any I haven't inked like that one I had before, I will give it an ink before I put it down. It just seems to finish it off a bit nicer. So I've done that first step, and now I want to put some other things on, and then I'm going to start to mount them onto my board so that I can get them ready. So I've got all these things. I've got some of those things I did yesterday, a few other things I've cut this morning, and I thought I'd just go through and see what we can make with them. So I've got things to mount, for example this one. Now that's going to be bigger than a 3.5 by 3.5, so things like that I'm going to wait until the end, and then I'm going to mount them on top, and I'll show you what that looks like hopefully today. And other things I just started putting on, and I will continue to do that. Now the other thing I found while I was looking through my photos was these really old little words, and I think they're fine. I think that I might use some of them. Why not? That's right, why not? They're in alphabetical order, which is great. Let's put like that one, and they're beautiful. I'd forgotten all about them actually. I found a whole heap of things when I opened up the box that was labelled kids photos, and I suddenly opened it up and it was like opening Pandora's box. There was just stuff everywhere. Things like this I might not put anything on because that's quite pretty just how it is, but there are certainly a few things that do need something on there, as well as the fact that I do have still these Tim Holtz sayings that I can put on. What are they called again? Small talk. That's it. So I'll just pop in and put some of these on and figure out what I want to do. So I'll see what, like I've got this one here. This is another big one that I can use over the top of things. I cut a few of those actually this morning because I thought that that might look nice. I think that one is probably just a normal square size. Yes, I haven't stuck that on anything. Anyway, stop fiddling around and I will get going with some things. I really like these little like window frames, but maybe that look nice if I put it over something that has a little thing behind it. Like I've got this little one here, that's a bit small, isn't it? Or just over the top of one of these butterflies. Actually, I think it looked better on that one that I had it on before, which I've now of course lost. So I've probably done, I don't know how many. I've done a lot though. I just think if I sit this on here as a little frame, it'll look cute. It'll give it some difference to the piece, and it will create some interest and something to look at. I'll stick this on. Now I do want to say, as I work through this, thank you to those of you who told me what you're called, where you live, or where you used to live, or where you were born. I've had lots of people replying back, which is wonderful, and I'll tell you about them as I work through and just decorate some of these little squares up. So we have people from New Orleans who are called New Orleanians. That's pretty good, isn't it? And then one of my favourites is the people from Seattle, and they're called Seattleites, but you know, they could be called satellites, Nelly. That's, my brain went, why not call them satellites? But no, they are actually Seattleites. Look how cool that looks on there. I'll definitely put that one down. So welcome to the Seattleites that we have. Now, I'll tell you, I've been to Seattle. I've not been to New Orleans, but I have been to Seattle and I absolutely loved it. And I would like to go back should the opportunity present itself at some time, but who knows. And then I have people, somebody confirmed for me that people from Olympia, which is the capital of Washington State, are actually called Olympians, which was just great. I love it. Wouldn't that be good? I'm an Olympian. Anyway, and then there are people from, where else did I get? Oh, people from, I had one from South Africa. Hello to everyone in South Africa who told me that they live in Cape Town and they're called Cape Townians, sorry, not Cape Townians, and obviously South Africans as well. So that was very interesting to find that out. Then I had some people who told me about being Oregonians, people from Oregon, and if they live in Portland, they are Portlandians. And I've been to Portland and it was lovely, very much like that that northwest coast of America and the northeast coast. They're probably the favourite places that I like. So that was interesting. And let's see where else we went. We've got people from, let me see, Wisconsin, and they're called Wisconsinites. That was very good. I'm going to put this little sewing machine down here, I think. So Wisconsinites coming from Wisconsin. Haven't been to Wisconsin. Been to quite a few American states, but not Wisconsin. That's not one of them. And let's see. Oh, and Idaho are Idahoians. It's hard to say, isn't it? So if you come from Idaho, that's what you are called. And then if you are from California, you're a Californian, which I guess most people would know that because so many of the things on the television are from California, aren't they? I guess that's why as Australians we, kind of grow up knowing that sort of thing. Just looking for another word or something that I can put on here. Yes, and then we've got somebody told me that people from Sacramento, capital of California, are called Sacramentans. There you go. It's an interesting one, isn't it? And I looked up and found that people from Perth, which is in capital of Western Australia, here in Australia, are called Perthies. So hello to all the Perthies. Better lift that up a bit. I've made it a bit too low. I learnt something about my own country. So people from Virginia are called Virginians, and people from Mississippi are called Mississippians, and Missouri are called Missourians. People from Ontario in Canada are called Ontarians. And New York are called New Yorkers. Another one of my favourite places in the world, New York. Love it. I've been there several times. Now, I just put that on and I've realised that because I was talking and not concentrating, that I put it on upside down because the B on this piece goes up this way. So I do want the actual words to be up the correct way. So I'll take that off and pop it on again. Another little piece of this mannequin, little wooden mannequin that I painted yesterday. I'll pop that on there too. Then I think I might put a little saying down the side of it, I think. What else did I find out? Let me see. Did I say Washingtonians? Washingtonians, people who live in Washington. Another place I've been, I've been to Washington as in Washington State, and also Washington as in Washington DC. So I've been both those places. And I've got this little thing here. I'm going to use some double-sided tape and mount these little sort of stamp things that I cut out. These are actually from the paper and I just cut them out. I wanted to find somewhere to put them, like maybe this one, and then a little creativity sign underneath. That would look nice. And I'm not sure if that's all. I was just trying to see what else I had on my list that people told me where they came from. I think I've said all of those. Anyway, so that was very interesting. And of course, everyone also mentioned that they have, you know, like the nickname for the state, which is true. We also have nicknames here. And I can tell you that people from Western Australia are called sand gropers because it's a lot of sand over there, that's why. People from Ohio are called Buckeyes for obvious reasons. I think I've got that eye upside down as well. Okay, I have to stop thinking about where people are from and start concentrating here because I keep putting the words on upside down. So I think that one's fine. And then I cut out other little things, like this one's really sweet. It's got the little bird cage on it, and I've got a couple of butterflies on this one. And I think I'll put this little saying along the side of this one, embellish. So there's plenty of people who got back to me. Thank you very much, everyone. I loved reading all your comments, and I will go through and reply to them later. I haven't done that yet. I usually try and do that once a day, reply to everyone. Sometimes not every single day. I do miss some days. I like this one because it's got a little tag on it, so I won't put anything on that one, whereas this is more of a background one. And so I can put something on this. And this is bigger than the 1.5, so I'll probably put that over the, you know, over 2 of them when I get going on the actual decoration part. And this one here can probably go down there, but I'll put a bit of double-sided tape on the back of it. So I think it'll look nice like that. I think I can start now to put the book together. I've probably got enough. I don't want to bore you all to tears with just me sitting here putting little things on paper. Hopefully it's helping you. But this morning I probably spent, I don't know, a couple of hours cutting everything out into, you know, 3.5 by 3 by 3 inch, or 1.5 by 1.5 inch, or 1.5 by 3 inch. And that's how come I got so many so quickly. And then I just sat, once I'd cut the papers out, I sat and glued them all. And that worked really well. So I was quite happy with the amount that I've actually got on here. So where's my book? Over here. Let me grab it. Okay, here it is here. Now I will start to put some things down on it. A little bit of glue on that photo. I'll just brush that off though, because I need to put some more photos and some more. So I need a photo for up here for a start. I'm going to start by popping these down so that I work from the top to the bottom with this, so that we can get this right, and hopefully after Easter, or even over Easter, it'll be ready and I can give it to her. So I need something like maybe this one, or I'm trying to look for something that she might like. I might do, maybe I'll do this one. I don't know about that. No. Okay. Trying to think what can go there. Actually, I can put a little one there because I've got a photo. I can put a photo in here. So I'll pop this one down here. And make sure I get it up the right way. Where's the clock? Is that the 12, 11? Yep, that's the 12 there. And then I need a little photo, but I can also use a long, skinny photo. So let me see where one of those is. They're all landscape. Here's one here. So this photo is on extremely crooked. I don't know what went wrong when I stuck that on. I have to give it a haircut. If I put it down there, it should be fine because the edge of it's just white. You're probably just picking that up on camera. I need to take this off. Now I need to put some other things down. Obviously I need to have something under here, and maybe I'll put a little one there like this one. Be fearless. I'd like a bit of colour though, actually. Here, this one. So it's just a matter of now of going through and popping things down onto the paper or whatever it is you're using as your surface. When I get to these ones that I've put double-sided tape on, I will pull it off because it will also help stick the piece to the book cover. But you need to make sure that you nest them, because if you don't, you're going to find that they start to get off center, and I'd like to be able to kind of look down and see my lines as best that I can. I think I could put, do you think I can put that one there? Probably not. I probably need another little single one in here like this one. Let's see, pop this one down in here, and then maybe this one across here, do you think? Or that one can go there. I think I need a single photo. I wonder if I've got any more. I didn't come across that many single photos, as you can see. They're all, a lot of them are 4s and 2s. And that's just the nature of the actual pictures that I had. I didn't have that many photos actually for my sister's family. I got plenty for the first sister for some reason. I think I'll put that one there. I think because my eldest sister and I had children quite close together, whereas my middle sister didn't have them for, you know, quite a long time after the two of us had ours, and that probably is why it's turning out like this. Now you can put photo to photo. I've done it here. It doesn't matter if that's photo to photo. I don't know if I want to though. I might bring that down and put another little embellishment here. Nothing with a word on it though. Just a little plain one. Let me see, where's the plain one? Creativity. Maybe this little one here. I like that, the bird cage. It's cute. And I'm hoping when I get to the end, the bottom of this, that it's all going to work out. I'm sure it will. Now I need a long one like this one here. There you go. That one can go there. No, just pull that off. So I wonder if you've gone and done this. Now the other interesting thing is that when I was pulling these things out, as I got deeper into that envelope full of things, out popped the name of the person I bought it on. Now I've not looked. I don't even know if they're still on Etsy. But they're called Time to Split. I have the big one here. Let me just check. Did I put it back in? No, I can't find that. They're called Time to Split. Art supplies, business supplies, vintage and other fun things, brought to you by Mary Lou Holvenstott. So if she's there, thank you, Deborah. So there you go. If she's still there, you can go and have a look. But as I said, I don't know because I haven't gone and looked as yet. Now I need to put a long one down here. Maybe I'll put, no, that's no good. I'll find another one. Plenty of, you know, ones that are in the landscape mode. I'd like to find some more of the portrait modes. Here's one here. That's nice. I'll pop that down. So yes, I don't know whether I need to try and find more photos. I'm sure I've got more. They're probably just upstairs. I haven't yet pulled them out of the albums that they're in. But I'm sure I'll find them. And I don't honestly think it really matters anyway. I think it's just a matter of working your way through whatever you've got on hand, and then you can, you know, build it up from there. You don't have to have everything done at the one time. So mainly I have photos of her and her family. I do have some of my mum and dad, of course, and I've got a couple, well, at least one. This one here, this is me with my mum and my sister, middle sister, the one I'm doing this for. And then I've got my other sister up here. So I do have a couple of us, but mainly it's focused on her family, not, you know, not my family as such. So I think that that's, you know, that's what I've chosen to do in this instance, is to do that focus on her family. Now, I also have these ones I did the other day, which I can put on. So I could put like this one maybe underneath that. And then I've got this one here with the key on it. So that can go there, or maybe I'll switch that out actually. I'm going to switch that out to this little red one. I haven't stuck those down yet. I'm just sort of prepping where they may go. I need another little one here. I think I'll introduce that black, otherwise I'll miss out and I won't be able to introduce it if I've got some of it here, but I want to keep sort of the black, the red, and also there's a like a turquoisey colour as well, which is, you know, is going to pop up. So there's some more of that black there. All right, let's see if I can finish this page off. I'm just looking at how that might go. There's one there, and let's see. That's there, and then I can put, oh, that's the wrong family. Whoops, oops. Put this one here, and I want to put a single one there. Probably not that one. Maybe I'll put that little window frame I did there. And probably have to get some more of those things out. Here's one here. I need a little photo in there as well. See if I can find some more of those pictures. I definitely have to try and find some more of the single ones, because everything I've got left is a 4-spot or a 2-spot. So I definitely have to go and hunt down some more pictures. Got that little key, so I could put something on that. My glue's squishing out everywhere, of course. I'll just put this key on here. And then also down here, I'll put the word cherish. I think I've got cherish elsewhere. Yes, I do, but it's all right. We can just repeat the word. Doesn't matter. And then I've got things like I've got this eye. And I was just wondering where I can kind of, you know, put this in. See where it looks good. Just to put something on there to build that up. Maybe I can put it down here on that butterfly that I didn't put anything on before. Some double-sided tape on it so it pops up a little bit. And I may get some of my metals, I think. I'll just see what metals I've got out here on the table. I don't think I've got anything that I can kind of pop straight on there, actually. Let's have another look. What have I got there? Oh, yes, here. So I've got some of these. Just have to find the right ones. These are just the Tim Holtz ones. And, you know, maybe I can put them down on places like this. Probably want these ones rather than the silver ones. I think the silver ones will pop too much. So just looking at these ones. These are, I've had them forever, so they're very old. Like a lot of the things that I have are very old. But I think that they'll look all right if I sort of put them, you know, pop them over the joins and things. So I found some butterflies. I've also got another one of those numbers, which is here, number 6. And I'm just looking about where I might be able to put that needs something on it. I don't want to put it there. It'd look all right there, but it's just right under the other one. And so it's going to look a bit funny if I put it there. Maybe I can put it down here. No? What about down here? I'm not sure if I'm going to get it on, actually. Actually, I might put it here. There you go. Over that side. So I've got butterflies already on the piece in the form of the paper. But some of these might look nice as well. Maybe there, and try another one up the top somewhere. I think that's pretty good for the front. I'm really quite happy with that. You see how big it is? And I've got all of the inside to do yet. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll sit and do the inside now, because I've got plenty of product to do it with it. And I hope you enjoyed that. And if you've done something similar or not, then you can share it with me on my Facebook group, which is String Along, which comes off my String and Scissors Facebook page. But you should be able to find it if you search String Along, and you'll see my logo there, the same logo that I have on everything. So maybe you can share things with me there. I'd really like that. I'll share some up close photos of this on there, and also on my Instagram if you're interested in having a look at some of the close-up stuff that I've done. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video on a different topic. I'll have to put my thinking cap on and work out what I want to do tomorrow. Meanwhile, this is Deborah. Thanks for joining me. Cheers.